I'm Zoe delahunty-light, and I've gone through the Tears of the Kingdom trailer frame by frame. Just a heads up, this entire 10-minute long video is using footage from the latest trailer, which is like 2 minutes long, so you're going to see quite a bit of repeated footage, and for that I apologise. Trust me, I wish I had the whole game to show you as well. I'm going to start off by talking about the new enemies seen in the trailer. The ranks of those who want to squish Link and anyone else who comes near into a red pulp have expanded in Tears of the Kingdom. Bokoblins, Moblins, Hycox and Lizalfos are returning, and they've brought some friends. One of them is this very large three-headed dragon atop of a bridge, presumably a mini-boss that you'll need to beat to open a new area. Then there's some Mothman / lunar moth looking green dragon creatures that carry Bokoblins as airborne sentinels. Also, a huge new Bokoblin that looks like it's been crossed with a Hycox, and this thing. You'll recognise it from the thumb to this video, and I just cannot figure out what it is. This entity is a Stahl of some kind. That's the prefix given to skeletal enemies in Breath of the Wild. Yet it has a vertical mouth and appears to throw its head back and yell, so not only do I have no idea what creature it could be a skeletal version of, but I also think it might be an alarm-type enemy, hence the yelling. If you think you know what it might be, do let me know in the comments below, because I have absolutely no idea. And it's not a Wizrobe, I did check. Our shrieking, familiar Oblins and Lizalfos are making themselves at home in some different places in comparison to Breath of the Wild. Here, they've made themselves comfortable in some bigger shack settlements than usual, and right here, Lizalfos are seen mining in what looks like a stagnant mushroom swamp forest. To me, it looks like they're mining a bit of stone that's fallen from the Sky Kingdom, as it has patterns over it that are very similar to the carvings associated with the Sky Kingdom. These small blue flames on the right look like will-o'-the-wisps too, potentially a hazard local to this swamp, which would make sense considering the folklore around the will-o'-the-wisps. Also, Moblins have helmets now. Right here is when we're shown where Bokoblins come from. No loving fertilization here. Instead, they're spawned from the red meteors, or whatever they are, that's thrown forth from the sky, presumably Ganon's handiwork. We've seen legions of Bokoblins and Moblins before in the wall carvings from a previous trailer, and now I think we're seeing how a force like that was mobilized. Something I really need to talk about is the fact that each of these enemies I've mentioned appear to have something sticking out of their heads. With all the lightning in the trailer, it looks to me like they have lightning conductors sticking out of their skulls, potentially linking them to the weather or allowing them to harness lightning. I really don't know for sure, so again, drop your suggestions about what they could be in the comments below. The Lizalfos, Bokoblins and Moblins have a sense of purpose in Tears of the Kingdom, as right here you can see that they've set up near a mountain, probably Goron territory, and look to be mining this red stone. I assume they're mining it to try and bring it to someone, although they could be using it for their own nefarious means. Perhaps the stone powers you up or something like that? Anyway, aside from these flesh and blood creatures, there's also this huge cubic golem that's made out of the technology / materials found in the Sky Kingdom, which is the name I'll be using to refer to the civilization up in the sky and its ruins. Judging by the empty sky around Link and the golem, I'd also say that Link is fighting this golem up in the Sky Kingdom. Underground cave sections are coming, as well as a return to, perhaps, Kakariko Village. Inside this building, there's shoji blinds like you'd find in Kakariko Village, along with the village's trademark red curtains. Within the room with shoji blinds is Link, looking petrified at the Guardian-esque arms protruding from the floor, but I think everything's fine here. To me, this stinks of Pura and her inventions, so I think it's her helping Link out. The letters around the disc that Link is standing on spell out transport, so I'm pretty sure this is a lift of some kind. Link, my boy, you've gone through quite a few changes, so I'm gonna get through them as quickly as I can. Hold on tight. Our boy has a new homing missile arrow, and his hand is glowing when he lets it loose, so odds are this arrow is boosted somehow by his new arm. I'm gonna call it the Sky Arm from now on, as, with its turquoise technology, it's somehow connected to the Sky Kingdom, and also Sky Arm just sounds better than New Arm. Sky Arm is used in the Sky Kingdom to move key objects. I'm pretty sure it's powered by these 4 turquoise glowing pellets on Link's hip, as they're the same colour as the Sky Arm and the energy powering the golem. I'd bet that the Sky Arm is a replacement for the Shaker Slate from Breath of the Wild, given to Link by the entity or the person who sealed away Ganon. This original arm, before it became Sky Arm, is seen in one of the first trailers for Tears of the Kingdom in an ethereal form, and also, interestingly, saves Link from falling after Zelda in the first trailer. But oddly, this arm has slender, long fingers and pointed nails just like dehydrated Ganon. So whose arm is it before it's Link's? And how powerful were they if they could seal Ganon away? Sky Arm has its same long nails too, so whatever power the original arm had, Link seems to have inherited. Link can move around the world in Tears of the Kingdom in a couple more ways than usual, like building cars, hot air balloons and drones, and surfing down cart tracks on his shield like Legolas. As well as using the shield in a fun, inventive and very realistic new way, new weapons make an appearance, like this lacrosse-style explosive launcher from the Sky Kingdom, hence the similar bestial carvings that you also see on the doors to the Sky Kingdom right here. I am 100% sure there's going to be a flashback section in Tears of the Kingdom. Right here, the architecture and stone looks pristine, making me think this is a flashback to Ganon's first attack on Hyrule. Then here, this figure in the blast looks like someone with 4 arms on 4 legs. And it's not a Lionel, I don't think. Maybe it's one of Ganon's forms. The arms might be from an exoskeleton that uses the same technology as the Guardians, as they look bendy. Yes, that's a technical term. For a reason that currently escapes me, it appears that all the towers scattered throughout Hyrule now have 4 beacons at their feet. From the ruins in the sky, if you look down from above, you can see these glowing images on the land below as well. From the ground, it's hard to see what they are, but from above, this one in particular looks like a castle. I think you have to take a picture of them at the right angle from way up high, potentially as a bonus activity, like finding Link's memories in Breath of the Wild. Whatever the Sky Kingdom is and whoever rules over it, they're some kind of royal, I think. Wearing this long robe and jewellery that looks the same as the carvings from the Sky Kingdom, they've evidently come to some sort of accord with Link, as you can see his Sky Arm reaching for her hand here. I have no idea who this could be, so I'm gonna leave that there. It does make me hope Zelda is alright after this fall though, as I miss her and I'm worried about her. Judging by this shot and Link looking bemused at the Sky Arm, I'm pretty sure it was installed in the Sky Kingdom and lent a new strength to his malice-burnt arm, which we saw in the initial trailers. By the looks of it, those vehicle parts that end up building the car are falling directly from the Sky Kingdom, and it hasn't gone unnoticed by those below. Here, there's a tent set up near the ruins that have fallen from above, with a flag and what looks like a person outside, so I'd bet that they're probably studying the ruins. And with that, that's the last shot of the most recent Tears of the Kingdom trailer. Those are all of the teeny tiny details I could find in the latest trailer. Which one do you think is the most interesting, or is there one that I've missed that you want to talk about? Let me know in the comments below, and do let me know if you think you know what that Starl enemy is, because it scares me and I need to know. If you enjoyed the video, thanks very much, and don't forget to like and subscribe to Eurogamer, as we have a new video out almost every single day. Now, I'm going to go and start my new playthrough of Breath of the Wild, because I did not realise how much I missed it until now, so I'll see you lot next time.
But Link, I am not sure you'll be able to stop him.